friends, I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all the things I bought during the Sephora sale. I probably went overboard, but I have a little bit of an explanation, okay? I carefully curated my online basket. I placed my order and I left it alone. And then earlier this week, I went to Texas for like this YouTuber creator event, I guess you could call it. My friend Lisa J put it together. A bunch of us came together. We had the best time filming content. It was me, Lisa J, Marlene Estelle, makeup by Nikki LaRose. We had Justin Hickox and his wife Diana. And then we had Penn Smith, Angie Hot and Flashy, Glam Girl Gabby. It was a blast. And on one of the nights, we all went to Sephora. And this is where the real damage happened, okay? When you go to Sephora in person with other beauty lovers, you're gonna be in trouble, okay? So we were filling up each other's baskets with things that we all just really loved. So I tacked on probably double than what I initially was planning on, but I wanted to sit down and finally try everything. My order from online took forever to ship. It's kind of crazy how long it takes. I forget every time during the sale. So I just barely got things and I'm so excited to try it. So I'll be sure to tell you as I go and as I try things, which products were things that I bought because I was interested and which things were suggested to me by another creator in person. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm going to show you first. I did kind of tell you guys when I was doing my Sephora Rex video that I did want to pick up these two products. I ended up buying them. This is a restock of the Laneige Cica sleeping mask. It's one of my favorite overnight masks. I swear by this. If you have redness, I feel like I wake up looking like a dream. And I ran out of it, so I bought a new one. I also wanted a second Aquis flip hair towel, so I got one so I can rotate. I have several of these, but I like the newer design a lot better than the first one. All right, let's go into skin prep first. This first product was a product that Nikki LaRose told me to get in person. And when Nikki LaRose tells you to buy something in person, you don't say no, okay? And she, not to spoil anything, but we filmed together. She did my makeup, you guys. I cannot wait for you to see this video. I've never had my makeup done by anybody. She did my makeup, and when she did my makeup, you'll see in that video, it's not uploaded yet, but it's coming soon. She used this. This is the Fenty Skin Fat Water Hydrating Milky Toner Essence. She said she loves it. She said it's in her kit. It was in her kit. She used it on me when she did my makeup, so I bought it. This, I've actually never really tried Fenty skin products. I've tried their one, clay mask, which I actually really like. But to me, like Fenty, I've just stuck to their makeup, not skin. But I really am loving this. It's only been a few days of me trying this, but it just really plumps up the skin. So I'm using my hands to apply this all over. I didn't buy any brow products this time, so I just filled in my brows. And I'm going to let that sink into the skin. I'm going to apply a little bit of a moisturizer. I'm using what's left and putting it on the back of my hands. It's such a beautiful formula. I've actually been using this as my nighttime toner as well, but I might end up keeping it down here, like in my filming room, just to prep makeup with. We'll see. I really enjoy it though. I'm gonna take a little bit of, I just need like a basic moisturizer. What do I have? Yeah, I think I'll go with the Embryolisse, just a little bit to layer on top of that. This was not a part of my Sephora haul, but I just need a little moisturizer on top. And then Nikki also put this in my cart. This is a Paula's Choice sunscreen, and she said it works incredibly well underneath makeup. Like it really sits well underneath. I usually go for all mineral sunscreens, but you know, I do have a couple of chemical sunscreens that I like. It just depends on like the texture. I'm telling you, it was so dangerous to go in person, but it was also so fun. The whole trip, you guys, honestly was so fun. To be honest, I feel like I don't really notice how isolating, I don't know if that's like too strong of a word, but this job, which is the best job in the world, but since, you know, it's just me talking to a camera, I feel like there is obviously an incredible sense of community online with you guys, obviously. But then, you know, in my real life, it's hard to relate to a lot of people, just because this is such like a unique job. So being together with all of those creators was more refreshing than I anticipated. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I can't wait to see all of the videos that I filmed. Everybody had different videos that they filmed together. So there's gonna be a lot of content coming from this group, which you'll see. Okay, that really did sink in nicely. I'm looking at this and like literally half of this stuff is because of Nikki. So there was a good chunk of time where her and I were walking around Sephora, and so I feel like that's why half my cart was influenced by her. I'm already influenced by her though. I watched her videos before I met her. This was my first time meeting her in person. She's like incredible. I already knew she was going to be, but I feel like we really hit it off. So anyway, she told me to get the Danessa Myricks Colorfix Nudes little eyeshadow paint in the shade Nude 3. She told me I needed Nude 3, so I didn't question her. I bought it. Here's what this looks like. It's a nice light taupe color. She uses this as like an eyeshadow base, and again, not to spoil things, but she did use this on me when we filmed together. We hadn't filmed together when she told me to buy this, but she just told me that I needed it, so she's right. I already know. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna use this to prime the eyes just a bit. Okay, a little bit goes a long way with this. It's like the perfect eye base color for me. It's a nice neutral. It's not too warm, not too cool. So really I could layer up anything that I want, I feel, on top of a color like this. We're gonna go into a palette that I bought. This is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. This is one that I bought online. I knew I wanted to pick this up as soon as the sale started, so I did. This looks so pretty. I'm excited because similar to her first Groundwork palette, it's got like the creams and the powders, but this color story feels so dreamy, especially for spring and summer. It's got more of those pinky tones in it and like a little bit of mauve as well. I'm very excited. I think I want to go into this color here. Look how pretty this is, by the way. You get a nice big cream pan, and then next to it is the powder that matches it. I'm so excited about this color story. Okay. All right, we're going into like this creamy color. This is called Smitten. And we're just going to start building this into the crease, kind of as a transition. Ooh. I love that this has a little bit more of like a mauve-y undertone to it. So it's not like a bright, bright pink. It's really romantic. Pretty. Ooh, I love that. I'm going to hop into the powder just to kind of set that a little bit. I'm really drawn to this color next. This is called Allure. I'm going to take the powder shade of this. I'm going to start to work that onto the outer third of the eye just to create a little bit of depth. These colors are so pretty. The weather is finally starting to warm up here in Utah. It literally was snowing just last week, and now it like officially feels like spring, which makes me excited for like more of these rosy colors. Oh goodness gracious, this is so pretty. Nikki LaRose also threw these in my cart, these eyeliners. I told her I was not really an eyeliner gal, but she told me I needed these, so I trust her. These are like shimmers though. Oh well, this one's Tiramisu, this one's Flirting Game, and this one is Coconut, which is for like the waterline. So let's try like the shimmery one. Let's see, Flirting Game. Hold please while I open this. Sometimes this kind of a wrapping is a hit or miss. Oh, nope, that was a smooth one. Sometimes they like come off in tiny little pieces and it takes me ages to get the wrapping off. This is from a Sephora collection. These are their eyeliners. This is so pretty. Ooh. Okay, I remember her swatching this and showing me and I was like, yes, I need that. It's very like taupey. It's almost like a gray, like a brown gray. Is that a taupe? Yeah, that's a taupe. I'm gonna work that color into this top lash line, just on like the outer half. And before it sets, hopefully it's not gonna set too soon, I'm gonna take this brush. This is the BK Beauty 204 brush. Speaking of BK Beauty, Lisa J is who owns this brush brand, and we got to visit her headquarters in Austin, which was so much fun. I'm just so inspired by her. I feel like she's just an amazing person, obviously has an amazing brand as well, but I just feel like so proud to like now be able to call her my friend, you know? We were kind of like internet friends, but again, meeting all these people in person just really solidified our friendships. It was just so fun, so refreshing, so I'm excited for you guys to see the video I did with Lisa as well. Okay, that is such a pretty color. I love how soft it is. Like, I don't usually wear a lot of eyeliner, as you guys know, and especially like a black eyeliner, I don't really reach for. Something like this is very, very soft. I really like this color. Also, speaking of Lisa J, when I was with her at Sephora in person, she put this in my basket. This is the Kulfi Sitara Sparkles eyeshadow. I was swatching it with her and I was like, wait a minute. She was like, you need this. And so I said, okay. It's like a sparkly eyeshadow topper, but it's like a gel. Look at this, you guys. It's almost, you know, I was gonna say it's like the ColourPop Jelly Much, but it's not. It's a different formula. It's not as jelly. So I hope that means that it won't dry out, you know? So I'm gonna take that on my fingertip and let's apply this, oh wow, 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 to the eyelid. A little goes a very long way, so I'm trying to like divvy up the sparkles between both eyes. How pretty is that? I'm adding a little more to this eye. I really like this. It's a really nice, like gentle sparkle. It's not super chunky, but you definitely get that reflect in there. That's so pretty. Okay, I'm kind of wanting to take that same BK brush, the 204, and I'm gonna take a little bit of this powder right here. This is the shade Bliss, and I kind of want to just like smoke out the lash line a little bit more right around, but mostly above where we applied that pencil eyeliner, just to give it a little something. Okay, now just taking my makeup wipe and cleaning up the edge of my liner and my shadow. And then I'm going to take my fingertip and just kind of press that into the skin so it's not too harsh. And then we're going to do Top Lash Mascara really quick. This is the, well, this is actually not a mascara quite yet. It's the Diorshow Maximizer 3D Lash Primer. Both Lisa J and Nikki LaRose talked about this. This was before I met them. I bought this online, but they both raved about it. So I was like, okay, let me try it. They both said it's such a good lash primer. And I'm honestly not a huge like lash primer gal. I do really like the Maybelline Lash Sensational Primer. But that's about as far as I've gotten with primers. I'm going to try to really, really coat my lashes in this. And you know what? While I'm at it, I wasn't sure if I had this, but I did. The YSL Lash Clash Mascara. This is not something I bought, but this is something that, again, both Nikki and Lisa talked about while we were together. So let's layer that on top. Okay, that lash primer 100% curled and separated my lashes. Look at that. I feel like that really worked. This combo, it might be a winner. Okay, let's do the primer on the other side. I'm just doing Top Lash Mascara for now. Okay, the lash primer is on, and now we'll apply that same mascara. Wow, my lashes feel so like curled. I'm pretty sure it was the primer that kind of like set the stage, but like, wow. My lashes feel very, very curled. Okay, we're gonna go into a complexion product that I've heard so many people talk about. I did order this one online. This is the Dior Forever Glow Star Filter. I grabbed mine in the shade 0. I have heard so many good things about this. When it first launched, I thought it was going to be like a Charlotte Tilbury type product, but people are saying it's not really exactly the same, so let's try this out. Okay, so it's like the Charlotte Tilbury in the sense that it has a little bit of coverage. I need to see this up close. Where's my mirror? Here we go. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, unlike the Charlotte Tilbury, it has quite a bit of like pearl to it, but it's not as chunky. And I'm not trying to like diss on the Charlotte Tilbury when I love the Flawless Filter, but this is more smoothing somehow than that one. Ooh, oh wow, I'm glad I got this. That is so pretty. Okay, I forgot I did buy a brush. I usually never buy brushes, but I did. Everyone always talks about this F1 brush from Mario, so I picked it up. It's like the foundation and concealer brush. Here's what it looks like. It's double-ended. For foundation, I bought 2 foundations, well 3, because I got 2 shades in this. I got the Shiseido Skin Glow Foundation, and then also the Fenty Eavesdrop Sticks. I've heard quite a few people talk about this, and same with this one, but this one not as much as the Fenty. So I'm wondering what I should try today. I feel like I'll try the Fenty one on more of like a everyday makeup kind of a day, even though they're both kind of like skincare-y type products. I'm not expecting them to like give me tons of coverage, but let's try the Shiseido, just because I don't see that many people talking about it. I got the shade Opal. I'm gonna do 1.5 pumps on the back of my hand, and let's use this F1 brush to apply it. I already have a little bit of coverage from that Dior product, so I don't think I need too much of this. Okay, this is a very, very glowy formula. Look at that. It feels very watery. It has fermented kefir and niacinamide, medium coverage with a 12-hour wear. It also does have SPF in this as well. So very much like an everyday type of formula, at least for me. I feel like the shade match is pretty good. I'm just taking that down the neck. I'm just gonna press that in with my sponge. Okay, that's very, very pretty and very glowy as well. I'm sure it's also glowy because of the Dior product underneath. So it's giving very much like a glass skin feel. Let's do a little cream contour. Let's see. I've got my Mario, what is this? Skin enhancer. I'm just going to start to warm up the skin with this. I do have a bronzer that I did buy earlier, but I want to do a little cream underneath. So I'm kind of sculpting out the face using this. I did not buy a concealer this time. So let's just use the NARS Radiant Creamy. This is in the shade Affogato. Just to add a bit more coverage and brightness wherever I want it. Let's try blending that out with the other side of the Mario brush. This looks like it's gonna be perfect for concealer. Oh wow, it definitely is. Ooh, I really like this brush. Okay, for blush, I bought 2 new shades of the CL SPF blush. I got January and June, which is their newer colors. June is kind of like a brown berry almost? Brown mauve? I don't know. It's really pretty though. Then January is just a classic cool tone pink, which I think is going to go really well with this look. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand, and let's apply it with, I'm going to use this brush. This is the BK 107. I'm just gonna press that into like the apples of the cheeks. How pretty is that color? Ooh, I love it. I'm taking my concealer brush, going around the edges of the blush a bit right here, and then pressing it into the skin with my sponge. All right, we're gonna do powder. I'm really excited because Pat McGrath launched a pink color in their baked under eye powder. I love their original, but I actually broke it and I never repurchased. I meant to, but I just didn't. And now that there's a pink color, when I saw that this launched, I bought it so fast. I didn't actually buy an additional of the original because I feel like this, you know, might work just as well for me as the original one did. The packaging is so interesting with like the sequins in here. It's kind of funny. So here it is. The shade is baby pink. These are very fragile. Let's hope it didn't break. Well, it didn't. It's very light. Okay. I was curious to see, you know, if this was gonna show up a little too pink on me, but like, I think it's gonna work. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use this on a brush. This is the Nikki LaRose BK Beauty N14. Shout out to Nikki again. Let's tap this underneath the eyes and see what happens. It is such a lightweight formula because it's baked that it just blends so beautifully under the eyes. And yeah, I feel like even though it has that little hint of pink, it's not too dark of a pink, so it's even still brightening on me. Sometimes it's hit or miss with the pink powders on me, but this is looking beautiful. So pretty. I'm just kind of buffing a little more of that through here. Even though it's an under eye powder, I'm taking it kind of over the pores to blur. I am going to add a little bit of my Huda Beauty loose powder, my holy grail, you guys know. I'm going to take this and press it into like the T-zone a little bit, just to lock things in. And then I'm going to take just a bit of that and set the sides of the face too. I just always like to set the entire face with a little powder. For me, it just helps with longevity. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of the bronzer that I bought, which is from House Labs. Now, I did actually have a different shade in my cart, but in stores in Texas, they only had light level 2 as like their lightest. This looked like a shade that would still work for me, so if for some reason this is like too much, I can always go back and buy the first shade, but look how beautiful. The packaging looked amazing. So yeah, this is the Power Sculpt Light Level 2 shade of bronzer from House Labs. Let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that on my brush and start to work this into the skin. Okay, yeah, I definitely feel like it's a shade that's gonna work for me still. Ooh, this formula is so silky smooth. Just going over where we applied that cream bronzer earlier. It almost looks like it has a little bit of a sheen to it, which is really pretty. It's not sparkly, but just like a little glow. That's really, really pretty. Since we're still working on complexion, I wanted to try out this Fenty Beauty Demi Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter. I bought mine in the lightest shade called Pretty Pearls. Me, Lisa J, and Nikki all picked this up. I think there was a couple other girls that bought this too. We were swatching it in stores and the formula just looks insane. I'm so excited about it. It just melts into the skin and gives you such a natural, like actual glass skin look. A very little goes a long way. So I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of this and I'm gonna kind of like buff it into the skin. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Wow. Like it literally gives you glass skin. It's more intense than I thought it was gonna be, but like so pretty. Okay, hold on. Let me press it in with a sponge. I always like to do that with my highlighter just to make sure it just looks like it's actually coming from within the skin. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Okay, what we need to do now is do the lower lash line. So I'm going to add this eyeliner in the shade Coconut. This is another Sephora collection eyeliner influenced by Nikki LaRose yet again. She is so much fun, you guys. I can't wait for you to see our video together. Okay, I'm just adding that to the waterline to kind of add a brightness. That's pretty. That's really nice. I like how smooth that formula is, especially in the waterline where it's like a little more sensitive sometimes. All right, I'm gonna take a little hint of this color called Allure. This is that mauve-y color. And we're gonna start to really smoke out that lower lash line. There's something about like a bright waterline with eyeshadow just right up against it that I love. I love the look of it. I think it looks so fresh. Okay, let's take a little bit of Smitten, that lighter pink, and just add a tiny bit of that to the lower lash line as well. And you know what? I think I want to use a little of that Fenty highlighter right here in this inner corner. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty built up. Like I said, a very small amount goes a long way on the skin, but you can then like really go in with it as like an inner corner highlight or like anything you want to pinpoint, and it's gonna really show up so beautifully. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that. Okay. I don't know if this Dior primer is supposed to be used on the lower lashes, but we're gonna do it. I'm just gonna pop on a little bit of that along the lower lash line. And then I'm gonna take that same Lash Clash mascara and apply that to the lower lashes. This brush is so beefy. It's a little messy for the lower lashes, but I'm gonna try to make it work. I'm really loving how things are coming together. I bought 2 lip liners, one that I just wanted to get from the Sephora collection because I've been really loving the colors in this range. Also, I bought this. This was before I met Nikki LaRose. Literally, Nikki, this is all your fault. I bought so much because of her, but this was before I met her, but I had wanted this for so long. It was just sold out. I bought this online. This is the Anastasia Raisin lip liner. I saw her, I think it was a while ago. I saw her use this with one of my shades of Effortless Lips, and I was like, I need that color. So I bought that, and then I bought the Sephora collection in the shade The Nudist. Do I already have this? I don't think so. If I do, that's embarrassing, but I don't think so. And I guess, you know, it was the Sephora collection, so it was 30% off, so it was very affordable during the sale. So not a bad thing to have doubles of if I accidentally bought another one, but I don't think that I have. Hold on, let me swatch this before I put it on my lips. Oh, wow. That's like, oh, it's like a barely there kind of a color. Okay, we're gonna use both. I just decided. Let's start out with the Raisin shade. Wow, that's so pretty. The way that it matches my eye look, I did not do that on purpose, but clearly I have an aesthetic. After that's on, we're gonna take a little bit of Nudist and kind of use this in the center to like lighten it up a little bit and give some dimension to the lips. Then I bought 3 lipsticks. 2 of which are from Merit. 2 of them are the new like matte lipsticks from Merit. I got the shades Maison and Classic. I really was excited to see what these would look like. So we've got first Maison, which is like a really pretty rosy pink like that. That's gonna be pretty. And then I have the shade Classic, which is a bit lighter, but also pink. There's those 2. I feel like either of those are going to work with this look. And I also picked up another Valentino lipstick. This is 108A Living Nude. I also hope I don't have this one already. I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. That is gorgeous. That is what I want to wear. Okay. I feel like I would have remembered this color if I had it. Oh wow. Just applying that right on top. It's the perfect like light nude pink, and how stunning with that palette on the eyes. Get out of town. That is so pretty. I then proceeded to buy 3 different kinds of glosses, one of which is not going to work for this look, but I kept seeing it on TikTok and it was kind of an impulse buy. This is Fuchsia Flex. It is such a pretty color, definitely more of a showstopper for her glosses, so not one that I would wear with like an eye look like this. Oh my gosh, but it has like a cranberry base, the most insane golden reflect. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I'm excited about that. I really am. It looks kind of scary in the bottle, but like that all over, you know, with like a light, fresh eye look for spring. Say no more. Then I got another shade of the Gisou lip oil. I just barely bought the strawberry one. It was so cute. That's the one with the sparkles in it. Then I saw somebody swatching all the colors, and this red one actually looks so pretty all over the lips. It looks a little more bright in the actual tube, but when you apply it to the lips, I haven't applied it to my lips, but you can see swatched here, it's actually more of like a pink, which I thought would be really cute for everyday for spring as well. I think I'm the most excited for this Armani lip oil though. This is the Prismagloss High Shine Hydrating Oil Infused Lip Gloss. Ooh, oh my gosh. That color's so pretty. Okay, what is this? Berry Beam? Shut the front door. This is so... Okay, it has a little like shimmer in it, which is so pretty. They're very sheer. But I liked the idea of this more like berry color, and there's a little bit of a gold shift in there. I don't know if you can see it. This is what we're wearing. Okay, we're gonna apply this all over. Well, not all over. In the center of the lips mostly. Ooh, it's very cushiony. Very lightweight. Kind of a lip oil gloss hybrid. Okay, juicy pink lip combo. Come on, that is so pretty. All right, we are going to assess the situation really quickly. I feel like my complexion is very glowy thanks to that Dior product. Also, that Fenty highlighter. Oh my gosh, though. Everything looks so good. I do want, like, maybe this much more blush. So I'm taking a little more of that CL January color. And we're going to just pop a bit more right here. I feel like every time I apply lip color, I always go back and put more blush. So pretty. Okay. I'm going to just take a second to touch up my brows because I feel like that always goes a little awry if you do them first. So just adding back in a little more browage. I'm adding a little more bronzer now with the same House Labs bronzer. Okay, normally I would do a setting spray, but I want to leave it alone just so that I can kind of give you guys like short little notes in the description box on how some of these things are wearing throughout the day without the influence of a setting spray. So we're going to go into the last thing that I bought, which is the Ilia Brow Gel. I was actually watching Lauren Perez, her Instagram stories, and she talked about this brow gel. And I had never heard people talk about this. And I love a good brow gel, so she said it was the best one. We're going to try it and see. I bought this one online. Okay, we're going to lock the brows into place. I really like the spoolie on this. It's not too big, so you can get really precise with it. Also, how cute are these earrings? These were gifted to me by my new friend, Penn Smith. I will have her channel down below. I'll have all the creators that I mentioned down below. But she gave us all these gorgeous earrings. If I can find a link, I'll have them linked as well, but I'm just obsessed. They're kind of like glam, but also a little edgy too. I think they're so cute. All right, you guys, well, here's the final look using all the things I bought at Sephora, and I am very proud of this look. Obviously the products are what are really shining here. I don't think there's one thing that I tried that I was like not into, and it turned out so beautiful. I'm obsessed. I'm so excited about these things. Obviously there was a few things that I didn't get to try. I'll try to try them soon, like the Fenty foundation stick. I also just realized I didn't try out my Dior Forever Glow Maximizer. I did buy this in the shade pink. I feel like I have enough glow for today, but I'll save this for a future video. Some of the lip products I still didn't try. But overall, we got to try a lot of products today, and I really love how everything looks. I feel like based off my first impressions, the things that are like really exciting me, and obviously it's gonna take a while to get a full opinion on each individual product since I layered so many brand new things. But I already know I'm really into this Fenty toner. My skin's really loving it. This was a wow. Okay, I see why everyone's really loving this. The Star Filter from Dior. Glad I picked that up. This palette, the colors in here are so beautiful, so flattering. I feel like I'm going to use this maybe even more than the original. Who knows? At least for spring and summer for me. I feel like this is totally my vibe. Really happy that I picked that up. This lash primer actually did something. I, of course, needed to try. I feel like with lash things, you know, it takes a minute for me to really see how it works, but I do feel like my lashes were separated, lifted. I'm excited about this. I mean, really everything. The eyeliners that I tried, this foundation was really pretty so far anyway. I do feel like I will probably end up grabbing one shade lighter in this. Not that this didn't work for me, but just so I have the option to go back and forth. But this is a really beautiful, smooth formula with a little bit of glow. Very buttery. So I'm happy that I picked that up too. January. I already know I like this formula, but this shade is so nice. It's like a nice cool tone pink that's not like too neon, kind of like the Dior. It's a little bit more wearable than that, so I really like the color. This lip combo is where it's at. This Valentino lipstick, the shade is everything, 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 everything. And the formula in this as well is so good, okay? Also, this little gloss, so pretty. Like, the lips really are so nice. The brow gel feels really pretty. I mean, I think I just named off every product that I tried. But the point is, I really enjoyed everything that I'm wearing. Like I said, I will leave a little note letting you know if something doesn't work or if something really stands out by the end of the night. Also wanted to give a little shout out to this brush. I feel like I did a good job. Like, I have a really solid Sephora haul here of things that I'm really, really excited about. It doesn't always go this way, right? Like, when you're trying this many things, it's very rare, in my opinion, to like have everything work for you. And this time it really did for me. Let me know what you got at the Sephora sale if you shopped this year, and tell me if there's something in here that you love already. I would love to hear. Oh, I forgot to mention the Pat McGrath under eye powder. So excited. I actually prefer this one to what I used to have because it still is so brightening even on my skin tone. So I'm really happy to have that back, and hopefully I don't break this one. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's some products here that you want to see me reuse. I definitely feel like you're going to be seeing me reuse some of these things. I can tell you that much. I feel like I'm really impressed with so many of these products just off my first impression. I will of course have all these products linked down below if you want to try anything. I feel like it's kind of a bummer because it used to be like that Sephora would ship things out faster than like a week and a half. It took like almost 2 weeks for some of these things to come. So, you know, in the past I've been able to receive my order, show you guys, and then the sale's still happening in case you want to like pick other things up. But, you know, it is what it is. Next year I'm going to try to go in person a little more so that I can actually film a video during the sale with what I got, but it's fine. At least I got to try them now, and I really do love everything that I picked up. If you're new, hi, I'm so happy you're here, and I would love for you to join the family. You can do so by hitting the subscribe button. I upload on Tuesdays and Saturdays, so after you subscribe, click on the notification bell. You'll be notified when I post. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I feel like I had such a good first impressions day. This is rare, especially with this many products, but everything looks so pretty. It's so glowy. The Fenty highlighter is literally giving me like glass skin. It's seriously so pretty. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for sitting with me for this long. I know we had a lot that we went through, but I had so much fun filming this, so I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks again for everything you guys do for me. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.